of our business model here is training of the local people, obviously. That's the sustainability. And as soon as Sage comes up to speed on the scanning, then he's going to be able to scan away. He could scan 20, 30, 40 people a day if necessary, and then the prosthetic teams can hand deliver those prostheses here, do the fittings and more scanning.
So you upload those scans over the internet?
Right,
or?
Yes, if I had a scan right now, I could upload it and it would be in fabrication in Miami in a matter of 15 minutes.
No kidding.
Yeah, so, and it could be down here within, you know, as soon as the next plane came out. So it doesn't have to go that fast, but, you know, we're doing like groups of patients together.
Okay.
I'm in charge of prosthetics. And,
okay.
Did you have is Jason here? He's your permanent therapist?
Yes, Jason is roaming around here.
Yeah,
we're just we have like 22 patients here today.
Okay.
That are scheduled. So
Great.
some for follow-up and some for new scannings and so forth.
Cool. Great.
Yeah, the numbers. Right. So, you know, at the rehab meetings where all the NGOs and you get together and, you know, we have information on maybe 200 here at Medishare, 200 amputees, another hospital has 150, and so we're trying to come up with a complete number for all of Haiti. What are the needs for amputees? And it ranges from 1,500 to 4,000 depending on who you ask, and what are the estimates and all of that sort of stuff. So certainly there's a need. Medishare has 600 plus prosthetics waiting in Miami for us to get our lab set up, and additionally for the patients to be able to heal properly. You know, we're just now on the cusp of having the stumps heal where they can withstand a prosthetic when it's appropriate to fit them for a prosthetic. You know, but you look at a kid. We had a 10-year-old in here that we fit for a prosthetic. She's going to need 3 sockets just this year because she's going to grow.
Oh, sure.
So, you know, what is the sustainability there? And as long as the want, and Medishare is here permanently, our one is to have a permanent prosthetic lab where, again, we go back to the tech and train person issue, but where we have techs, local staff that can do the modifications, simple fittings and that sort of thing. And that's where Adam comes in, Bob Gailey comes in. Those guys are the head of this. And, you know, Bob is world-renowned for his amputee rehab. Adam's father and his family helped develop this laser system to where we can scan.
That's right. Yeah, he introduced me to the guy that he trained that does the scanning here.
Right, Siju.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Siju. Right.
So that's who we started with. He shows the want, the initiative, the ability, the English, all of that stuff to be able to be that tech, the initial tech that we're going to train. And then hopefully by training apprenticeship, you know, he would qualify as a WHO level 2 person. But the level 1s, the professionally trained, are only going to be foreign because there's no school. There's never been a school for, you know, here or therapy for that matter. So, you know, all those things are Ministry of Health. Those are government initiated things. But again, with the nursing shortage and the school collapsing and the instructors all dying, I mean, you know, they have higher priorities. The system has just collapsed. You go by the Ministry of Health building, rubble. The Ministry of Finance, rubble. The Presidential Palace, rubble. I mean, so where's the structure in that? There is none right now.
And this whole complex here grew right out of the ground.
Absolutely. Day 2 after the earthquake, we were in the field here. No fences, no tents, doing MASH, you know, emergency trauma amputations with hacksaws, because that's what you had to do. Save a patient's life, or you know, I mean, that's right. What you do. But at this point, we've moved away from disaster relief. This is a full functioning hospital, which is amazing.
Right, a trauma hospital, and you're going to build a permanent structure here, right?
Absolutely.
Is that going to be near here someplace?
I don't think it's going to be here on the airport. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, from what I understand, Medishare has a plot of land, and we're going to be beginning the building process, and it's going to be a structure, you know, U.S. Engineering,
right? Yeah.
You know, behind that. Hopefully.
Yeah, I met Dr. Barth Green.
Yeah. So
he's the guy, right?
He's the guy. He's the one with the vision. So this is all part of it. This is all part of the process. Disaster. They were here for 15, 18 years or whatever it is before all of this. But then with the earthquake, obviously, there's a massive, massive need. And so we're meeting the trauma needs of most of Port-au-Prince and surrounding areas. neurosurgery. I mean, again, I don't know if there's any other neurosurgery place in the whole of Haiti. There's certainly other orthopedic places, some that do different surgeries than we can do, but as a whole, we're the biggest hospital providing the best care, American system, American medicine here. So that's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay, here's what the plan is for our supply. We have 13 departments in the hospital that use a variety of different supplies like wound care outpatient, wound care inpatient, med surg, ICU, PICU, NICU, so on and so forth. There's 13 areas that need daily supplies. We're in the process of finding out what are those supplies that we use each day. So that's our daily use list.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take that daily use list and pick it out of our supply tent. And then those supplies are going to be duplicated in 4 containers that we're going to leave on site that will be shelved and labeled. For instance, the NICU area will have a NICU area in the container, and that'll be 1 or 2 days worth of supplies. So on site we should have 3 to 4 days supply of what we use. There will be a supply manager at the containers. There'll be a supply manager at the warehouse who's in communication, who will backfill us every day, once a day. And that's what we're going to do. We just can't manage all these. We got 14 containers. We got 13,000 square feet in the supply yard. We don't need 3/4 of it. So we got to get a better handle on it. We're not in the supply business here. We're in the business of taking care of people. And that's what we need. It's going to take a lot of people to, first of all, inventory what we have.
Right.
Put it on pallets, have a manifest list prepared, donate it out. Maybe 100 pallets worth of supplies that we need to donate out. But I don't have the manpower, the tools, the equipment, the supplies to wrap it up and get it going. So,
do you have an inventory control system or anything?
No.
We wish we did.
Why don't I walk you down here?
Yeah, I want to see that.
One
definitely.
picture's worth a
You guys might
thousand. This is a network of ditches that we've dug with mud hog pumps. So the water drains into the pump or into the mud hog hole, and we pump it to the other side of the parking lot, and then the excess runs into a network of ditches back here. After our rain Friday night, we had 20 patients in the pediatric tent that was 2 inches deep. We had to move the patients, but from that we found out where the low spots are, and we started digging these trenches to sheet the water away.
So, how many patients do you see here compared to other facilities in Port-au-Prince?
We're the largest hospital in Port-au-Prince, clearly.
Clearly, by
a wide margin.
And you've only been here operationally for
3 months.
3 months.
Right. Absolutely. If we had patients aren't a problem. Patients aren't a problem.
You mean the supply?
Supply
of patients, yeah.
Volume's not a problem. 140 inpatients.
So how many?
About 200 to 300 people that we'll see through the ER in our health clinic today. We have 140 inpatients. We have 14 in our NICU, PICU, and surgical procedures, a full load, maybe a dozen general procedures today.
Wow.
Plus a steady stream of outpatient wound care and outpatient rehab being fitted for prosthesis devices.
Say that again?
This is 5,000 square feet under the tent.
Okay.
We have 8,000 square feet in the yard. We have 8 40-foot containers behind us and another 6 40-foot containers coming. And we have no men or materials to even open the door and find out what's in there.
Oh, man.
That's where we're at. And in fact, today, our supply chain people that were here, we don't have any this week, so supply is essentially non-existent.
So it's a lack of manpower and systems, not the actual product or the materials.
No.
Pharmaceuticals.
We got more stuff we know what to do with.
Okay.
We don't even know what we need.
Pharmaceuticals we're having trouble with though. The controlled substances and
Now that stuff, that's what we have.
But as far as like gauze and tape and bandages, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we have the wrong stuff.
This is the largest supply stock cache in Haiti.
It is right here.
I know so for a fact. We're the receiving facility and we're the distribution facility for half of Port-au-Prince.
Really?
Yes.
So what you need is some real supply chain logistics expert here.
Big time. So
Okay.
what I want to implement for my hospital is a just-in-time system that's picked out of our warehouse 15 minutes east once we get that moved into, and all these shelves will go, and that we built in our carpentry shop, and then we're going to put the containers out front, and that's where we're going to supply the warehouse, the hospital in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you want to duplicate that with all the other hospitals that you're servicing out of here, right? Or not?
I got to manage it.
Okay.
Right now it's completely unmanaged. People show up, I have more than I need. I say, get a box that big, and when you fill it up, that's enough. And that's what I do.
Oh, man.
So we just don't have the people, as you can see.
Yeah, I'm going to take some shots here. There's not as many accidents as they are.
Oh my God.
It's incredible.
I guess that's what happened to this little 8-year-old.
Hey, Jenna, let me tell you something about your dad. His first reaction was for that little boy. Not all this.